This isn't your typical European destination. Let's discover what to see and do around the island of Malta. Hi, it's Melissa here at Ready to Go, where we discuss tips and resources to help you plan your very own travels and create unforgettable memories and experiences. Malta is a small archipelago in the central Mediterranean Sea located just south of Sicily, with a rich history that spans thousands of years. The country is made up of 3 islands, with the main one being Malta, the island of Gozo at its north, and the small island of Comino in between. Malta has evidence of human habitation dating back to around 5200 BC, making it one of the oldest known sites of human activity in the world. You can visit up to 8 archaeological sites among the islands. The Knights of St. John transformed Malta into a formidable fortress, successfully defending the islands against the Ottoman Empire during the 16th century. The Grand Harbor and the capital city of Valletta were built during this period. Malta became a British colony in 1814, and as such, English is the second language for most of its citizens, in addition to speaking Maltese. Italian is also a commonly spoken language. The country gained independence from British rule in 1964 and joined the European Union in 2004. Though 1 week is definitely not enough to see and do it all, I've packaged the info today for a 7-day itinerary focusing on the main island of Malta based on the places I found to be most interesting when we were there, including the capital city of Valletta, the coastal town of Sliema, the archaeological site of the Hypogeum, the picturesque fishing village of Marsaxlokk, the fortified city of Mdina, Singita Miracle Beach, the hiking trail along Dingli Cliffs, and the blue and crystal lagoons. Now stay tuned, as at the end of this video, I'll share details of my very favorite Malta excursion and how you can book it. Now if you're liking this video so far, please give it a like, and if you've been to Malta, please write up any additional info or suggestions in the comments below. Okay, let's go! During our trip to Malta, we stayed at the lovely La Falconeria Hotel located in the historical capital of Valletta. This hotel has modern and well-appointed rooms. They offer complimentary a la carte breakfast, a rooftop terrace, and this very interesting-looking indoor pool. It's located within walking distance of all the historical sites in Valletta, as well as multiple restaurants and shops nearby. Valletta is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is renowned for its Baroque architecture, with buildings characterized by intricate facades, balconies, and ornate details. The city's architecture reflects the influence of the Knights of St. John, who played a crucial role in shaping its layout and design. The main streets are lined with historic buildings, churches, and palaces. One of its most prominent landmarks to visit is St. John's Co-Cathedral. The exterior of the cathedral is relatively simple in contrast to the opulence found inside. The interior of the cathedral is known for its stunning Baroque decor and artistic treasures. The floor is covered with intricate marble tombstones of the knights, each displaying unique designs and symbols. The walls are adorned with elaborate frescoes and paintings, including one of Caravaggio's most famous paintings, The Beheading of St. John the Baptist, as well as Archangel Michael Defeats Satan by artist Guido Reni. Another photo-friendly site to visit in Valletta are the Upper Baracca Gardens, offering panoramic views of the Grand Harbor from its terrace. The terrace was not accessible on that day as it was reserved for a wedding. Not too shabby. One notable feature of the gardens is the saluting battery, where historical reenactments and the firing of cannons take place regularly. While Valletta preserves its historical charm, it also offers modern amenities including restaurants, cafes, and shops. The city has a lively atmosphere both during the day and in the evening. Valletta is also surrounded by massive fortifications, including bastions, walls, and watchtowers. I found that visiting the fortifications at night with the lighting made them seem that much more majestic. The city's defensive walls were constructed by the Order of St. John between the 16th and 18th centuries. The walls are well preserved and offer panoramic views of the surrounding areas. My favorite evening sight was the wonderful Triton Fountain, which sits just outside the city gates. The fountain consists of 3 bronze Triton statues, each holding a large basin. On day 2, we hopped onto a couple of ferries to visit first Fort St. Angelo in the city of Birgu and then Sliema in the afternoon. Fort St. Angelo is a historic fortification located in the Grand Harbor of Valletta. Our afternoon ferry took us to Sliema, which is more of a residential coastal town with a lovely promenade along the coastline offering stunning views of the Mediterranean Sea. The rocky beaches and seaside areas in Sliema provide opportunities for swimming and other water activities. We had a delicious afternoon seafood meal at Il Gabbana by the water. On day 3, we headed in the morning to the Saflieni Hypogeum, which is an underground prehistoric site in Malta dating back to around 3000 BCE. Key features of the Hypogeum include a series of underground chambers carved out of the rock with wall paintings, carvings, and a complex system of corridors and passages. The purpose of the Hypogeum remains a subject of scholarly debate, but it is generally believed to have been a sanctuary and a necropolis. It's important to note that to protect its unique wall paintings, the site's microclimate is strictly regulated and only 80 visitors can access the site each day in groups of 10. It is therefore very important to book tickets in advance. Also, important to note that children under the age of 6 are not admitted. We spent about 1 hour there and then headed south to the traditional fishing village of Marsaxlokk, known for its picturesque harbor, colorful fishing boats, and lively Sunday fish market. We are at the famous Marsaxlokk fish market, which is also a market of pretty much everything else as well. I don't know why we filmed that right next to a noisy fan, but that was interesting. Now this is a great place for foodies, and we treated ourselves to a Michelin recommended lunch at Tartaroon, which included various fish and seafood delicacies. The following day, we headed further north on the island to the historic city of Mdina. Mdina is also known as the Silent City due to its serene atmosphere and lack of traffic. It served as the capital of Malta until the medieval period when it was replaced by Valletta. Mdina has a rich history that dates back over 4,000 years. It's been inhabited by various civilizations, including the Phoenicians, the Romans, and the Arabs. The narrow, winding streets are lined with historic buildings, including palaces, churches, and homes with traditional Maltese balconies. Okay, so Monsieur le Chef, we had our appetizers served on mirrors. We had a beef carpaccio and a swordfish carpaccio. So, what is your opinion and your take on
it's fantastic. Perfectly seasoned. Fresh fish. Fresh beef. Perfectly thin. Just enough. Big portion, to be honest. Very good.
For you Game of Thrones fans out there, Mdina served as a filming location to represent the fictional city of King's Landing in the first season. One word, epic. Day 5 was a total beach day as we took a 45-minute bus ride from Valletta to Singita Miracle Beach in Golden Bay. There's a private restaurant and beach club there where you can rent sun umbrellas and beach chairs. We liked the fact that it was a small beach area and not too crowded. A little warning, temperatures reach up to 40 degrees Celsius in the months of July and August, which is over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so we do recommend going in May, June, or in September if you are very sensitive to heat. The frozen cream coffee was a welcome refreshment. Not too far from Singita is the Popeye Village, which we unfortunately did not have the time to visit, but for you movie buffs, this is where they filmed the 1980 Popeye movie starring Robin Williams and Shelley Duvall. The movie set remains much as it was 42 years ago and has become a popular family entertainment complex complete with characters from the Popeye story. On day 6, we braved the afternoon sun and heat and headed for a hike along the walking trails of the Dingli Cliffs, a natural attraction located on the western coast of the island of Malta near the town of Dingli. They reach up to 253 meters above sea level and are known for their stunning panoramic views of the Mediterranean Sea. The small chapel of St. Mary Magdalene dates back to the 17th century and is a cultural and historical point of interest. The scenery here was particularly beautiful at sunset. On our last day, we joined a sea adventure boat excursion departing from St. Paul's Bay to the Blue and Crystal Lagoons along Comino Island.
So we are about to board the sea adventure boat, which has slides and is going to take us to the crystal blue waters near Comino Island. And this is our last day of vacation, so I'm gonna say that we saved the best for last.
Yeah.
The pictures speak for themselves, and you'll rarely find nicer waters to swim in. The boat even had a giant water slide. We stopped first at the secluded Crystal Lagoon, where you can do some cave swimming, and then spent the rest of the afternoon at the Blue Lagoon, where we went ashore to the beach. Perfect day and perfect way to end our vacation. Now, as promised, here are the details of my favorite excursion, which was this last day on sea adventure. This boat excursion is available from June to September, and for a 6-hour tour, it's really a good value at only 30 euros per person. Now, if you're only in Malta for a few days, then I highly recommend this 8-hour private customizable tour, which takes you around to many of the spots we discussed in this video. This tour has mainly 5-star reviews and is offered by Viator. Please see my link in the description below as well. Now, I hope you enjoyed my review of this trip and that you remember to add the island of Malta to your itinerary next time you visit Europe. To make sure you never miss out on new content, please subscribe to the channel and share this video to your socials. This way, you're always ready to go.